Hello everyone, I'm Engineer Abdulmunam Hawari from Libyan State, North Africa. Here we have the example number 3. At this stage, spur gearbox as shown, the input power is 5.5 kilowatt at a speed N1 equals 720 RPM. If Z1 is equal to 10 Ts and module for Ts 1 and 2 is 3.5 and the rotational of the output shaft is equal N4 equals 16 RPM. And the reduction ratio between gear 1 and gear 2 is 4.5. And Z3 is equal to 20 Ts. M module for Ts 3 and 4 is equal to 4 millimeter. And the reduction ratio of gear 3 and 4 is 3.6. And the overall efficiency is equal to 0.92 if D4 is equal D6 and module 5 and 6 put equal 4.5 millimeter. Calculate number 1 the number of teeth of Z2, the number of teeth Z4, the number of teeth Z5, and the number of teeth Z6. The overall reduction ratio I naught, the center distance AD1, AD2, AD3, and the power required. Here we have the gearbox. Here the input power is 5.5 kilowatt, and N1 is equal to 720 RPM, and the output are N4 is 16 RPM. We need here this distance, and all that is required as below. Okay, now let us start. Okay, let us start now. I12 is equal Z2 divided by Z1. Then Z2 is equal I12 Z1. Z2 is equal 4.5 multiplied by Z1, 18, so it will be 81. Then Z2 is equal 81 teeth. This is required number 1. Number 2, I3 and 4 is equal Z4 divided by Z3. Then Z4 is equal I3 4 Z3. Okay, Z4 is equal I1 3.1 3.6 multiply by 20. So it will be 72. Then Z4 is equal 72 teeth. Okay. Now we have I naught or overall reduction ratio N1 divided by N4. N1 720 divided by 16. So 720 divided by 16. It will be 45. This is the total reduction ratio or overall reduction ratio, I naught. I naught, this is, remember that I naught is equal I12 multiplied by I2, 3, 4 multiplied by I5, 6. Okay, we'll use it later on. Okay. Now he says that D1 is equal D2, D4 equal D6, sorry. Yeah. he says that D4 is equal to D6. Okay, and M65 is equal to 4.5 millimeter. Okay, which he still need Z5. He says that D4 is equal D6. D4 is equal M3 4 multiplied by Z4. Okay, then D4 is equal M34 is 4 multiplied by Z4 72. So it will be 288 millimeter. Okay, and this is equal D6. So D6 is equal 288 equal M module of gear number 6, it means 5 and 6, multiplied by Z6. Okay, so Z6 will be 288 divided by M of M56, M4.5. So it would be 288 divided by 4.5. It would be 64 teeth. So Z6 is equal to 64 teeth. 64 teeth. Now, I between gear number 5 and 6 will be getting from I not divided by I1, 2 and multiply by I2 and 3. Okay, total I is 45 and I1, 2 is equal 4.5 multiplied by 3.6. So I 5 between 5 and 6 is equal. So I5 6 is equal 2.78. Rejection ratio between the gear 5 and 6 is equal Z6 divided by Z5. And we need Z5, which is equal Z6 divided by I5 6. So Z5 is equal 64 divided by this one 2.78 is equal 23. So Z number 5 is equal 23 teeth. Huh? Number 2 is overall rejection ratio. I not we get it before, okay? Now we need to get the center distance between AG1, AG2, AG3, between gear 1 and 2, between gear 3 and 4, between gear 5 and 6. Now AG1. is equal M1 2 multiplied by Z1 Z plus Z2 divided by 2 is equal M1 2 is 3.5, Z1 is equal 18, Z2 is equal 81. How do I remember? Okay, so AG1 is equal, divide by 2 here. Okay, 18 plus 81 is equal multiplied by 3.5 divided by 2, 100, 173.25 millimeter. AD is equal 173.25 mm. The center distance AD2 between, so this is the center distance between the gear number 3 and gear number 4. AD2 is equal M3 4 divided by 2 multiplied by Z3 plus Z4. This equal 4 divided by 2, Z3 is equal 20 plus 72 is equal 184 mm. So AD2 equal 182 millimeter. Now we must obtain AD3 is equal M56 divided by 2 Z5 plus Z6. This is equal 4.5 divided by 2, 23 plus 64. Okay, so 23 plus 64 is equal 4.5 divided by 2, 195.75 millimeter. Okay, so now AG3 is equal 195.75 millimeter. The last required is the total power or the power, required power. The power would be P naught divided by efficiency naught. Okay, it means power 5.5 divided by 0.92, so it will be 5.5 divided by 92 is equal 5.978 kilowatt. So this is the power required. Thank you very much. I am Abdul Rahman. How are you?